Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. My name's Teresa and I'm the car boot crafter, and welcome to my 12 days of Christmas swap, day 21, which is a bit odd, isn't it? But I'm doing two swaps, which is 24 days, and I'm alternating it between the two swaps. So today's swap is from Roz over at Crafty Mamar Papercrafts, and yesterday was Bex at Bex Crafts, and tomorrow will be Bex at Bex Crafts. So we're on the last two for each swap, which is really exciting and really sad as well, because it means that the swap for me is nearly over. So day 11 for Roz over at Crafty Mamar Papercrafts, and each gift she's really she's wrapped it up beautifully with some real ribbon and some beautiful tissue and some lovely papers, nice big pieces of, you know, crafty craft papers. That's really nice, actually. Elf and Safety. I do like that one. It's quite funny, isn't it? And then we've got these little wooden numbers on there as well. So yeah, all wrapped beautifully. So let's see what we've got today. So yeah, day 11, which is day 21. As I said, I've had to write it all down because I was getting myself into a terrible muddle as to whose day it was, and even whether I'd uploaded it or not. Did I upload yesterday's? Have I done today's? Well, the good news is that I've finished work for the Christmas break. Unfortunately, I'm back in on the 30th just for a morning, and then I'm off again for New Year's, so that'll be nice. So it's like 2.5 weeks in total with that little break in the middle. Yeah, so I hope everybody's all ready for Christmas. We've only got a few days left now, haven't we? All my wrapping, well, my wrapping started, it hasn't finished. I don't know why, I always leave it to the last minute. I hate wrapping Christmas presents, I think, because there's just so much to do, if you know what I mean. It's just there's so many things to wrap up, and you know, after a while I'd love to I says to my husband, I'd love to have a table and sit at the table with the carols on and everything on the table and just wrap, you know, nice size, you know, this size boxes for everybody. But unfortunately things don't happen like that, do. I'm going to have to investigate for next Christmas how to wrap some odd shaped presents, because some things are just going to get thrown in one of those Christmas bags just for convenience and to you know, help out. Right then, let's see what Roz has gifted me today. So we've got, oh, she's done me a ephemera box. Oh, lovely. And I spy some chocolates. These, I bought some of these and sent a few out this Christmas because they are just Poundland boxes, and you can open them that way, or if you flip them over you can open them that way. They're so useful, and it's lovely that Roz has gifted me one back. So let's have a look and see what we've got. Now then, we've got lots of Merry Christmas. I'll put those for next year now. So yeah, Happy Christmas and Merry Christmas. I think that's got stuck on there. I don't think is that supposed to be on there? No, I think they're supposed to be on there, aren't they? Got a little bit mixed up. So that one I think belongs on there, that way round. So let me show you. I do like these. They're really good, thick. Let me show you. Chipboard. That's how thick they are. And they say Merry Christmas. Yeah, these I will put away for next Christmas because I will definitely use them. They're really good. And then I'm going to have to be careful because somehow those ones have got stuck together. Let me just, if I can't ease them apart, I'll wait until I finish the video and then do it. Because I don't want to rip either one, because these are they're really nice and ever so thick. So yeah, I'm not going to risk it because that looks like it's gonna rip if I push it too much. So let me just show you. So that's how thick. So there's two there. There's two there. Yeah, that's going to rip if I try and push it any further. So yeah, really thick, and then it says Happy Christmas on the front. I do like them. Those are going to be fab. I'm going to have to think for next year how I'm going to use those. And then we've got, oh, lots of goodies. This says Paper Chase. Okay. Oh, do you know, I need one of those. That's perfect. I've got a few downstairs I use for work, but they've started to dry up because they're in the living room in the heat. So that's perfect. Needed one of those. And then we've got some washi. So we've got, so I like this one. This one has got, I hope you can see, it has got Christmas stockings all the way around, all in that gorgeous red and green. And the green is quite foiled. And then you've got this foiled silk gold with those Christmas trees as well. Oh, I'm going to have to think because those are gorgeous. Them, I like those. And then I've got some of these already and I do love them. I use them very sparingly because I like them so much. Oh, and some more of that. I'm finding it everywhere. I even found one in my bed the other day. That's okay. I'll put it to one side and keep it. Yeah, I've got a couple of these already and I use them very sparingly because I love them. So definitely that will come in useful. So right, so I've got a hole that's full of them. Wow, let's pop those in. And then we've got some more. Right, so these are like an MDF wooden. So there's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, yeah, 3. They're very 3D'd, aren't they? So you've got so each one's a polar bear, and you can see their feet on the other side peeping through there. So those are very fun. Those will be fabulous on, well, anyone's card, but I'm thinking the children would love those. So I'm going to keep those out because I'm going to have to play with those a little bit. And then let me flip that over, very carefully close it and see what we've got on the other side. It looks, oh, wow, got loads of those numbers. I do like those numbers, Roz. So I'm so glad you've gifted me. I've very carefully peeled off the numbers off each of the tag to keep. Very useful. And then we've got 2 darling little Santas. So I will save those and maybe have them later with a cup of coffee along with a choco lolly. Oh, so it feels like it's chocolate on a stick. So yes, I will save that with a nice cup of coffee later. And then we've got, look at that beautiful ribbon. Let me undo that sellotape so I can show you. I love that colour. That is just a beautiful colour. So let me show you. It's one of my favourite colours, that is. So it says Merry Christmas, and you've got that lovely little snowman on there. So, and there's quite a bit on there, so I will use that. I've almost finished all of my Christmas crafting. What I did was on Monday morning, this morning I came across a couple of cards and a couple of parcels that I thought I'd sent and I haven't, so I'm going to have to nip up to the post office in a minute because I really genuinely thought I'd posted them, and then when I found them I was like, oh my goodness, are these even going to get to anyone at Christmas? Don't think they will make it to the people I'm posting them, and if it's you and you're watching this, I'm really sorry. I genuinely thought I'd posted them last week, but I hadn't. I'd popped them in I've got a little box at the back here that I put things in that I'm kind of midway through, and for some reason I popped them in there and thought I'd posted them. So yeah, so there are things still on the way to people, so if I haven't sent you anything, I'm really sorry. And it's either because I've just found them and I'm posting them as soon as I finish this video, or it's because I haven't got people's address. There's people I wanted to send things to, and I haven't got their address, or I haven't got any way of contacting them to request it, so I'm really, really sorry. So yeah, we've also got those tiny little Christmas trees. They're just super cute. So I'll pop those in my, I might keep them in here actually, because if I pop them in my MDF box, I might forget, you know, lose them at the bottom. And then this is, I'm assuming, so if those come from in there, they have, haven't they? So those belong in there. Right, so that makes it life a lot easier. I won't lose them then, will I? So if I get a little bit of, what do you call it? This stuff, this low tax stuff. What is it? Masking tape. If I get a bit of masking tape and put it behind, that will hold them. Oops, that will hold them in there. So we've got Mary, Joy, and Noel. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to put a little bit behind there to hold them in, aren't I? I often do this because that way, well, one, you don't lose what's on here, but it also means that because they're all together, you don't forget about them. So the little trees, I might have completely not lost them, but they would have been in my little MDF box, and they would have gone to the bottom, and I would have completely forgotten about them. The same with these lovely little, because each one of those stars pops out as well, and even the dot for the joy. So that's going to be really useful for next Christmas. So yeah, I have a box which I keep under my table here, underneath here. It's a big box, and it's full of all my Christmas bits and pieces for next year. So if I do buy anything from the shops in the sales, which I'm probably going to limit myself quite severely because I have a lot of Christmas stuff, which I probably need to thin out a little bit, but I can't bring myself to do it. So I'm going to severely limit myself to buying Christmas crafty goodies this year, especially papers, because I don't know how many packs of paper for Christmas, but hey ho. And then she's also put in this beautiful trim. Isn't that just beautiful? And there's absolutely tons and tons and tons of it. Look at that. There must be a few meters, maybe about 2 or 3 meters. Well, more than 2, possibly 3. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? I love that. Mind you, I love all of the Christmas trims like this. I think they just absolutely just remind me so much of Christmas. There's a couple of things actually that I wanted to do, and I just haven't had time to this Christmas. And then we have, let me just take the, actually that might be better. Let me take the cellophane off. Get in there somewhere. It's a bit thicker than I thought it was. There we go. So now we have, oh, I didn't want to come off. We have some beautiful silver ribbon. So ribbons are going to be very useful for Christmas projects, aren't they? And it says, I don't know whether the camera is going to pick it up, but it says, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. It's very faint, and if you just catch the light, I'm going to move it a little bit. So I don't know whether the camera will pick it up because it's very, very faint on there, but really, and then with the silver along the edges as well, it's so pretty. Well, thank you so much, Ros. This is a lovely little gift box with all the embellishments and the chocolates, which, as I say, will come out, and I'll have those with a nice cup of coffee later on. And I will. That one's fine, so just maybe have to re-stick that one on there. So a bit of double-sided tape will do that. and then I'll sit and pull those apart very, very carefully so I don't wreck the one underneath. So thank you, Roz. That's day 11 from Roz, day 21 of my fabulous swaps. So thank you so, so much. I'm really enjoying this, and it's taking me right up to Christmas Day, which is even better. So yeah, so thank you so much. And I have had some Christmas cards, but what I'll do is I'll put them all together and I will open them all in one video, which I'll upload probably for Christmas morning. Wouldn't that be nice? Okay, I'll speak to you all soon. Bye for now.